Happy Sunday, happy Sunday, happy Sunday, Forest Night out in St. Louis. In this Today, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over and show you how to just locate and find local businesses in your area. You may or may not know this, but for those of you that don't, this is a really cool technique for finding businesses around social media, finding their contact information, and of course, being able to reach out to them either as a business to business opportunity or a network marketing opportunity or whatever you want to reach out to them to do, reach out and prospect them. You can. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Forrest Knight. I'm a social media marketing strategist. I love helping entrepreneurs, small business owners, and network marketers succeed online. And hopefully the tip that I'm going to share with you today is going to give you just some insight on how to grow and expand your business in your local market. I know, especially in the network marketing arena, so many of you are concerned about building your business in another area, and there's not one single person in your own hometown that even knows you exist. So this might be a really good way to call on businesses. The cool thing about calling on businesses is that when you call on a business, they're used to being called on. So it's not anything that's new to them. So you can actually do repeat calls. You can show up every week with whatever your product or service is, and you can present it to them on a regular basis until they say yes. You can give out samples, you can stop by, you can do stuff like that, and you can communicate directly with the owner. So you're not soliciting the employees, but you're actually talking directly to the owner. So I'm going to show you how to do that. Let me do a screen share here real quick, and screen share. So what I did for this, since I'm into cycling, I just did a search. I searched bicycle shops in Missouri. Actually, I did the entire state of Missouri because I thought there'd be more reach here, but I just did Missouri. It's going to bring up all the locals closest to me. And it's actually under places. It should drop up a menu over here on the side that says see more. You can click on that, or you can come over here to the places icon. You can click on places, it's going to open it up. And as you notice, as I scroll down the list, the little red dots over here on the map will start to populate their location, which isn't really nothing, but you can see just in the St. Louis area, as I scroll down the list, there are tons of red dots popping up. So there are plenty of opportunities for me to communicate with business owners. One of the things that I did when I was a mortgage lender, when I was in the mortgage business, I had a lot of success in reaching out to real estate agents with my construction lending opportunity, I guess you want to say, construction loans. We did FHA, VA, and traditional construction loans. I worked with a lot of builders, and I would use this technique. Of course, Facebook wasn't around back then, but I would pick out roughly 60 different real estate offices, and I would call on them every single week. Every Friday, every single week, I'd go and I'd call on these offices and I'd drop off flyers. And the average office had about 20 agents, so I'm doing 20 times 60. So I was reaching out to a lot of people. There were a couple of offices that had 60 to 100 agents in it, so I could sort of duplicate my time in dropping off flyers to that one office. So when you come into Facebook, you're going to see that there are business listings. And what I like to do is I like to go through. So I'm going to right click, open a new tab, right click, open a new tab. I think you've seen me do this technique before when I'm prospecting on pages. Right click, open new tab, right click, open new tab, right click, open new tab, right click, open new tab. And we're just going to do like 10 of these for right now. Right click, open new tab, right click, open new tab, and right click, open new tab. I'm going to come in here and I'm going to see curse bikes and coffee. That's like two of my favorite things to do is ride a bicycle and drink coffee. I should be able to scroll down here and it's going to give me their address that I'm purging. So they're towards the city. They're actually in University City. So that's literally, I could ride my bike from where I live to this place. That's a whole another story there. So there's some inside marketing. They've got their website link. They've got their phone number. It gives me an opportunity to send them a message. So I've got multiple ways that I can communicate with the cursed bicycle people. I can send them a message that says, hi, my name is Forrest. I work with small business owners like you to help them create additional revenue, increase their save them money and increase their bottom line. I think is the way I'm looking, if I'm saying that right. Increasing the bottom line, improving the bottom line. I don't know what it is. I'd have to come up with exact words. My brain's not working. But I'd send them a message and say, hey, that might be a prospecting message. Whatever your message is, right? If you help a business owner save money, make money, save money on taxes, whatever your deal is. If you're in the financial services, this is a great way to. So you're going to send them a message. You've also got their address so that you can write their address down. And I would recommend you put this somewhere on a spreadsheet so you know how you're prospecting them. You've also got a phone number, so you can actually call the phone number or text the phone number. I would recommend a phone call and call and say, hi, my name is Forrest. I'm with XYZ PDQ Company. Is the owner or manager available? Have a quick question for them, right? And of course, they're used to sales calls, so they'll get the manager on the phone most likely, or if the owner's available, and say, hi, can you help me? And I say, my name is Forrest. I work with small business owners like you to help them save money on their monthly expenses, increase their bottom line. Is that something to improve their bottom line? Is that something that you'd be open to or that you need help with, right? And I'm just going to wait. And depending on how they answer that question, if they say yes or no or whatever, I'm going to say, if they say yes, I'm going to say, okay, just out of curiosity, before we go much further, I definitely don't want to waste your time. On a scale of 1 to 10, how important is it to you? 1 meaning not important at all, 10 meaning very important. On a scale of 1 to 10, how important is it to you to save money on your monthly expenses for your business? And I'm going to wait. And then, of course, I'm going to move if you said 7 or higher. And I'm not going to train on that right now, but that's part of my getting into the business. Then, of course, I'm going to go from there to set up an appointment to go in and sit down and either meet with the person or do a video chat. If I can do a video chat, then I can bring them on board and show them the product or service that I can use, that I can help, that'll help them save money on their monthly expenses. And then, of course, once I get this one out of the way, I can go to the next one and I can send a message. And the reason I'm sending a message and making a phone call is because I want to double my opportunity to make a communication. I've got their address, and guess what's going to happen with their address? I'm going to walk in and I'm going to map out the address. I'm going to map these out. I'm going to map me out a little plan. So on Friday, I can go from this business to 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 this business. And I'm going to go from business to business to business, dropping off flyers with a service that helps them save money on their monthly expenses. I'm going to be in their messenger on Facebook. I'm going to be on their phone. If they don't answer, I'm leaving a voice message. And I'm going to drop a flyer off. And I'm going to do that week after 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 week until I get some business, until somebody says, this dude, they're either going to tell me they're not interested, don't ever come back again, or they're going to sit down with me and spend 10 minutes with me so I can show them how I can save them money on their monthly expenses. Either way, I'm going to have a conversation with them because that comes from consistency. So I would challenge you that whoever your target business is, right, whatever service that you can offer to them, make out a plan, pick out a day in the week in your local community. If you're allowed to go out here in St. Louis, is pretty much open. You can go anywhere you want. And there's a few companies have it where you have to wear a mask inside. I'm okay with that. Of course, on my mask, I'm going to have my logo on my mask. So when I walk in, they're going to see who I am. And I'm going to, ask them to speak to the business owner and say, hey, I know this is not a good time for you, don't have time, but I help business owners like you save money on their monthly expenses. Is there a time that we can talk for about 10 minutes so I can show you how we do that to see if it might be a fit for your business to save some money as well, depending on, again, where the conversation goes. And says, yeah, I would like to do that. I said, before we set the appointment, on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 not being serious at all, 10 being very serious, how serious are you about saving money for your business? If he says anything over a 7, I'm going to set an appointment. If he says anything under a 7, I'm probably going to say, well, looks like you're not really serious. Here's my card. Give me a call when you'd like to set up time. It only takes 10 minutes and we'll get together and I'll show you how to save some money. Sound fair? Boom, I'm out. See you later. Good luck with your business, and I'm on to the next business, right? And again, it's all about how you present yourself and how you posture yourself to make that work. Hope you got some value out of this. I love you. I appreciate you. Jesus loves you. There's absolutely nothing to do about it. I'm on a mission to have no more empty refrigerators, make an extreme impact, and be an equity creator. I hope you are too. Have a great Sunday. I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.